Yo guys, it's your boy Velotion and welcome back to another video where we talk about everything AI, machine learning and web development. I have mentioned to you a couple of weeks ago that we will be doing some web development tutorials on this channel for you today. So every Monday for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be showcasing a platform that many of you guys either know of or may have used. So I'm not going to be spoiling the surprise and telling you what platforms I'm building just yet. So please hit the notifications button so you'll be alerted to when the video is released. And while you're at it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now, as it says in the caption of this video, I went ahead and built the site Facebook. Now, many of you guys have previously used the Facebook platform before, so I'm not going to go into the specifics of what Facebook is, but what I'm going to go through is what did I use to build this site? And the three major things from a high level in just a few seconds is React, which is the library from Facebook, Firebase to do the back end and build the data structures, and then Material UI to beautify the site with lovely icons. Now guys, enough of this intro, let's get stuck into it and let me showcase my build of Facebook. Yo guys, we're getting straight into it. We're not wasting any time, and as promised, this is my build of Facebook. So npm start, we're running this in our code editor. That's going to take a few seconds, and while it does that, I'm just going to give you a quick breakdown of what this is, this is that you're seeing in front of you, right? So this is Visual Studio Code. I use this to build my version of Facebook. On the left-hand pane, there's a whole bunch of files that you are seeing. Those are the JavaScript and the CSS files. Now, the JavaScript was used to actually build the core functionality of the app, and then the CSS was used to style it. And I'm not going to go into the code too much. I'm not going to go ahead and actually write a single line of code. This is purely a showcase. If you do, however, want to see me build Facebook, right? I will do it live for you guys on YouTube, but only if I get a sufficient amount of comments in my video, right? So go on to YouTube in this video, put it in the comments that you want to see me build it live, and I will go ahead and create that tutorial for you guys, right? But this is just a showcase. So let's get straight into it, right? This is, as you can see, it's running on my local host. And this is the sign-in page. Now, what I've done was I have used OAuth, right? So if you click on sign in, it's going to come up with a page and it's going to ask you to put in your credentials, right? So just let's just give it a few seconds. Okay, fantastic. So I'm going to block out my email. Obviously, I don't want to give out my email to the world, my email address to the world. And then I'm going to click next, put in my password, right? And then it's going to use my own Gmail account to log in. So we're using OAuth. We're not going to be creating a new password. That's too hard for us to remember all of those things. And guess what? We are in our version of Facebook, or my version of Facebook that I have built, right? So as you can see, there's a whole lot of functionality that is similar to the actual Facebook site. It has pulled through my image, which is on my actual Google account or on my YouTube account. You can see that. And then you can see there's a whole bunch of icons and functionality on the left-hand pane. Now, all I've done for this specific build is I've added in the functionality to go ahead and type in a message or an image, and then it'll post and you'll see it directly on the site. As you can see, the UI of my version of Facebook looks almost identical to the actual version. Now I'm going to take you through the build, and there are 4 distinct components, and let's break them down, right? So there's first the top bar, then we have the left sidebar, the app body, and then the side widgets, right? So let's just go through the top bar, right? So we have, like how we have in Facebook, we have groups and a whole bunch of other functionality, along with creating a post, your messages, and then notifications. Now, as we move to our left sidebar, very recently, Facebook added the COVID-19 information center. So I try to mimic that and try to add that in. We have our pages, friends, once again, Messenger, Marketplace, and videos. Now, I don't want to fool you guys. I've not enabled this functionality. I just added these buttons on the left-hand sidebar, along with a lot of them on the top bar, so I can show you what how the similarities look between my version of Facebook and the actual Facebook site. Now, we can obviously add functionality to this site. It's not very difficult, and I'm willing to do that for you guys. Once again, comment in my YouTube video, and if I see enough of you guys commenting, then I will go ahead and create that functionality so you can possibly add it to your site, right? As we get to our app body, like we have in our actual Facebook build, we have these little cards, right? They're almost like Instagram stories, right? So I think Facebook, because Facebook now owns Instagram, they've incorporated the story feature within the Facebook site. Now, I've added these stories and just put in some of my favorite guys in the tech industry. So Elon, my man, one of the greatest. We have Satya Nadella, Sundar Pichai, and a couple others, right? So I've added that functionality in, so you will be able to click on it and then see one of your friends' stories, etc. I'm going to get to this part of the build in a moment, but let's go on to the right-hand side, the right sidebar. So this is where I've added widgets, and I've just incorporated OpenAI. You can pretty much put anything you want. You can incorporate sponsorship, etc. for your site, but this is what I've just added, and it was quick and easy to do. Now, guys, the cool part is that this is not just a static site. We've incorporated Firebase. Now, Firebase is made by Google, and we used it to actually store our information. So let's go ahead and see if this works. Let's start off by the proverbial hello world. And let's see if it works. Bang, right? As you can see, it automatically added my post to the site. Let's continue with this, right? Let's see if we can add some more posts, right? This is my version of Facebook. Great, and it worked again. Now, a lot of you guys may be thinking, oh, maybe how is he storing this? Maybe he's lying. No, I don't really believe him. So let's go ahead and actually see how this works, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, so I've added a Firebase, well, I've opened Firebase in another window, and I'm going to put it side by side so we can actually go ahead and see that when we post, it is actually going ahead and saving our post to the Firestore, right? So this is for the Firestore. This is my Facebook clone. And as you can see, hello world, I've created it. It's over there. And the other one, this is my version of Facebook. Okay, let's create another one and let's see how responsive this is, right? Let's type anything. Let's build cool apps together. Something random. Couldn't think of anything else. Right? So did you see that? It automatically added an entry. Now we can take this one step further, right? So why did I do that? Okay. Let's add a picture of Elon Musk. Right, let's go ahead. And this seems like a cool picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the image URL or the image address. And hi, my name is Elon. I'm going to paste that image URL in there. And there we go. So it put your post and it uploaded a picture of Elon Musk. Once again, if we want to see if it's written to the Firestore, you can go back and you can see that, hi, my name is Elon, and the image field has an entry, unlike the others, which is blank. So we can see that when we post using our version or my version of Facebook, it is actually going ahead and adding the entry in the Firestore. So as I've mentioned on the right-hand sidebar, I've just added OpenAI. Now, as you can see, a similar fashion to the actual Facebook, it has the functionality of like, comment, share, etc. So if you wanna go ahead and do all of those things with your post, you are able to do so. Now you're probably thinking, why did I actually make this, right? Because I haven't deployed it. It's not live. It's running on my local host. Why did I go ahead and take my time to go and build this Facebook site? The reason for that is I had many ideas of my own where I wanted to go ahead and build some projects or some websites, not necessarily for profit, but just to show off my creativity. And I wasn't able to do so. But I've learned the skills of React, and I've realized that with this library React, you can do some amazing and powerful things. This Facebook clone is just one, and I'm going to show you in the next 2 weeks the other builds, which are going to be even better than this one. This one was an entry-level build, right, compared to the ones that are coming in the next 2 weeks. So let's continue on this journey, guys, and crush it in 2021. So if you like this showcase, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, as it helps me to continue to make content for you guys. Thank you so much. And